Hi, just a quick 10 minutes while I'm waiting for the first layer to go off in the roof scoop top. Pretty much is just to be the first part. This mould then will probably go in the bin. Once I've finalised how I want basically the returns on this edges and stuff to be on the inside, then this will probably just be defunct. Plus obviously at the moment I've only got a half of the 2 circles at the back, so basically I'll build the component that I actually want that fits on and off the roof, and then I'll take high temperature resin moulds off of that, so basically I can have the stuff made in carbon. Right, clips on now, all trimmed. Another small mod I want to do, as you can see here, this is quite different to how it previously was, basically because this pickup point now is quite a lot further inboard than normal. Right, what were we going to say? Okay, yes. Where we are here, where this line actually changes direction about here, I'm going to put another, like an insert like I did for the mould for these. I'll make another insert in the mould which basically turns that fiberglass right and back, because obviously I need to get, if I put a bolt through here I need to get to the nut at the other side, so this car won't have it, I'll do it in aluminium. Again, it's the prototype, it's the first one, so the next one will have basically a fiberglass rebate into there that allows you to get to the nut, so another small mod I need to do to the mould. Everything else is on and trimmed at the moment. I haven't finalised trimming the doors, but don't really do that until later. It gives it quite a bit more strength having extra stuff here and here for the moment while I'm lifting it on and off. You can see, nice. Oh, it's hard to touch the strap off. So there's the scoop. If you come down, you can see roughly the original cage. Remember, is so it now fits below here on the side, but it doesn't go below the tubes. So basically with the steel skin I had on the top, I can now put the steel skin on the underneath to regain the strength there. There we go at the back, so you get the effect now. That bulkhead is obviously now the bulkheads are on here, but so before this may end up being sort of 2 inches down from here all the way around. The may just being aluminium plate. I want to basically put excuse me, if everyone knows GT40, there's like a slot window across the back of the car, because I'm obviously having the Perspex rear cover. You might be able to see something out the back. I'm not guaranteeing much, but hopefully you'll be able to see something. In an aluminum panel I could force a rebate into the aluminum panel, drop the Perspex window in so effectively it doesn't stick any further forward, because obviously I've got to be careful not to hit these tubes here. There's not a huge amount of a gap there, so basically rebate the Perspex to this side, or build a rebate panel as a separate one to go on and then just bomb the window in. So basically you'll have a slot window across there which hopefully should give us some room here, there and there to actually view out the back. Right, that's that section for the moment. Oh yeah, I've cut all the associated dashboard tubes out that I didn't want. There's a couple of other tubes I need to replace because I don't like the angle they're going, to make way for the new air conditioning unit. Right, door moulds. There's not a very big lip here and on here to produce an outer skin, which basically is on the skin and then round all the way around. So basically the whole outside of the door has a wraparound on all the edges. Well, unfortunately what that means is that you have to build up the outside edge, and I don't like that too much. The outer and inner skins for the door, the inner skin's fine actually, that's okay, I've got no problem with this at all. Might alter the door handle position yet, but not for this car. Ideas for the future, I need to get this one done. This is okay because basically this is just a skin, so you can see that the inner skin will finish kind of 1/4 inch from the edge, and then it's just glued in. So this is flat, this is not a problem. The outer skin, I really need a nice 1/2 inch lip all the way around that I can then trim back down. And when I sandwich the two together, inner and outer mould being a perfect sandwich of a door, I can actually get that nice trim return. So I'm having to modify and basically make a second stage to the moulding process. So we'll have the outer skin door, but then I'll basically have a little panel that I'll bolt around the outside of the door edge just to build a lip here. So the mould has got a big lip, about 1 inch or so, and then I can laminate the door and have a nice big lip around the outside, and then trim the lip back down to what I want. The only way to achieve that, really, the easiest and simplest way of achieving it, is basically building the door up with clay and having basically 1 inch return here. I'll trim the outer door skin. There's a few scabby bits on the corner here which is going to split and need to come off. I'll trim back about 1/4 inch of those. I'll put the door back into there once I've smoothed all this off and scraped all this nice and flat. Put the door back into there, and then I'll laminate a new second piece of the mould. Probably have to do it in 2 parts to give me that mould that I want. That'll have a nice return lip all the way around. But it means building up with a lot of clay, putting some tape down, building up with clay, scraping the clay back so it's flat with the door, building that edge, and then from there making the other piece. So outer skin with new tooling produces the outer skin of the door. Take that little edge tooling off that I'm about to make away, trim the door back so it's about the thickness that is there, which is what, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch thick. Once that's trimmed, sats that in there, inner skin door moult up on top, bond together, glue together. So the doors are a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest, but they do, having a double skin and making the inside look right does look good. And eventually I'd like to be able to do these inner skins in carbon, or carbon show anyway, so first layer carbon and probably just one or two layers of 300 chop strand on the back, just so when you're inside the car you've got a carbon door panel. It just it looks a bit nicer. Okay, that's a quick update. So everything so far.